Hello everybody, Floppy Hat Photos back here again for another one of my 52 long runs in 2018, and today was long run number 13, and today is February 15th. So I went out here on the run to Doris Leaper Trail. I call it Port Orange Trail because on the map when you ask Siri where you're at, it says Port Orange. And I end up running a new chunk of the trail. They've cut a new trail going out. It's like a big lollipop, for lack of a better term. They have it described as like a 3 mile out. You'll hit a construction area where they haven't got it finished. You gotta turn around and come 3 miles back, and that's not the case at all. I was about 4.5 miles in, about 5 miles into it, and I still hadn't saw any construction. I'm like, this out and back's gonna suck if I don't figure this out here pretty quick. And turned out it goes out and then basically does a bunch of just back and forth and tiny little loops. Goes around a little lake over there, and you actually see I-95 and the Port Orange exit sign from part of that loop, and then it comes back and ties into the lollipop stem, basically, lack of a better term. So imagine like a stem going up, jaggedy trail, and then you hit a weird little trail to the right, and there's a trail to your left, and if you turn right, you run around a bunch of up and downs around the lake, and a really cool little area there. A lot of off-camber stuff, a lot of roots, a lot of tree limbs, it's a very technical part of the trail, and it's not broke in yet that much because it's fairly new. And then you come back out and you come back on the lollipop stem again. So I was like, worst case scenario, I knew I'd kind of saw the trail as it looped back and forth past itself, that if I'd gotten too far, I've told myself I got to 6 miles and had not turned around yet and found the construction, I was going to just cut the course short and kind of hop over to one of the trails I could see by the lake and run back. But luckily I didn't have to do that. Got back to the car, I guess, about 6.5 miles in. So it wasn't a full 3 out, 3 back kind of thing. It was only about a little over a mile that was duplicated. The rest was all new trail, which made it much better than running out and back on the same trail. I saw some fresh bear poop that was still steaming, so very, very fresh bear near the neighborhood. I saw 5 different snakes, a couple indigo black snakes, which were right there on the trail. Stopped and got a couple pictures of one of them. Nice big guy. Oh, he was huge. And then saw some kind of slithering away underneath the foot, because the trail, like I said, is not used that much, so it's really getting a lot more wildlife in it. And then as I was leaving, I saw a giant gopher tortoise. Like, this guy was huge also. He was right in the middle of the road, so I stopped the car and kind of helped encourage him off the road, get him out of the way so he don't get run over by anybody else. So went ahead and then proceeded to get back. Everything's all good. The dog stopped and cooled off one of the streams. I let him cool off in. It's one of the really shallow creeks that there's no gators on. This is the trail where he almost got eaten by a gator 2 years ago now, I guess it'd be. But I didn't put him in that water at all. Let him cool off in the thin water. It's, 4 inches deep, maybe something like that. It's not very deep at all. So it's just nice little running water, something he can splash around in and get himself all nice and wet and cool off. So went ahead. The run went well. I twisted my ankle a few times because, just like I said, it's a lot of off-camber stuff, a lot of roots, a lot of problems there, but nothing major. I didn't fall. I stumbled a handful of times, caught myself on a tree, and one of the times I twisted my ankle good. But I was able to finish the run, and it worked out very, very well. So didn't see a single soul in the trail anywhere. I saw a couple people in the parking lot, and that's it. This trail is extremely unused right now. Just nobody's using it. So there's like no tracks out there at all. There was like a couple bike tracks in a couple spots, and that was it. There was nothing else going on out there. So had a great time. Like I said, I'm loving seeing the snakes and stuff. It was kind of a cool day. Temperature's 81 now, but early in the day, I think it was like 62, something like that. And 81 might be a little warmer, or it might be a little cooler next. That's what the car says. It might be, I'd say high 70s, but I was sweating pretty good by the end. That's why I let the dog cool off in the creek. But in the morning, it was like 67 or so, something like that. And a lot of the snakes that came out to sun themselves and warm up. So it really made for some cool little wildlife viewing, which worked out great. So I had a wonderful time. I'm definitely going to run this trail again. It sounds like they're going to get the whole thing to loop back out onto itself, which will be nice as well. So, but I got my 8+ in. That's all that matters, and I am good to go. So I will talk to you all soon. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Get out there, hit the door, lace your shoes up, and get your run on. Thanks for watching.